holding men and women accountable. And that literally took up one sentence. And for the next however long you talked, you just talked about women the entire time. And I have to say, you mentioned earlier that you're a coach, but every time you open your mouth, you're very condescending to women. And you said that you coach women. Now, I'm not saying that your business is not reputable, but I feel like as a woman, hearing that this man coaches women, every time you talk, it kind of falls on deaf ears. A lot of your message gets lost because of your tone and the words that you're choosing. I've heard you say stupid, idiot so many times. And I'm wondering, like, is this how you speak with your clients?
So what I do on social media, it actually separates these type of women with these type of women. And when a particular type of woman hear what I say and hear how I talk and they're offended, I don't want to coach their asses. So I say what I say on purpose. So when women come to me, they are already ready for something. And guess what? I'm even more loving and more protective of them. No, I'm on social media being myself. Okay. But when I'm coaching a woman, I'm listening to her. I'm being available to her. Right. The women in my coaching group, they have access to me literally, I would say 18 hours a day. They can ask me whatever they want because we're all in the group chat.
For
The
you to
lady,
harass them, Mr. Lego?
say it again.
That they have access to you for you to harass them with calling them childish, because you said all women are childish, so including them, right? Because you said all women
I never said all
act
women.
like children. You said act like children, so that's why
Okay,
they need her coaching, because they were children, right?
Okay, women are children. Okay, we can say that, right? So I can agree with you and disagree with you at the same time. Women are children, right? But like I always say, there's a good understanding from some women that I am a child and I do need a man to regulate my emotions. I do go off the deep end sometimes. I do act a damn fool sometimes. I am emotionally erratic. And when you're aware that you have these attributes, you're actually open for learning how to deal with them. But some of y'all actually don't even think that y'all have any emotional issues.
Can I ask you something?
No, actually, I was talking to Nola. So hold on. I want to respect Nola because you asked a question. So does that answer your question?
Yeah, I think that you further prove my point
Okay.
about your response, and pretty much saying that if a woman can withstand you talking all crazy, then that means they're ready for growth. But I need to see you step up and talk to me on another level. If this is supposed to be for empowerment, if it's supposed
It's
to
not
be
for,
for
I don't believe in
growth,
empowerment. That's the
so
problem.
what are we
That's the
coaching for
problem.
you to break me down and call me out my name and speak in a condescending manner? I mean, you do
Okay,
your
so
business how you do
you're
your
seeking
business. I'm a
understanding. You
businesswoman
want me to
too.
answer it? You,
What's that?
you're seeking understanding. Do you want me to answer?
Not if you're interjecting.
Let
But
her
you're seeking
finish.
You can't
understanding. You're asking me
understand
a
what I'm
question.
saying if you're interjecting. And
You're
I don't
asking me a
like to
question,
do,
Nola. I'm trying to answer your question.
but I didn't
Hasn't
finish.
finished
You
the
can't
question.
answer a
You
question
asked
if
the
it's
question.
not
I'm ready to answer the question.
okay. Well, I'm gonna let you answer my
Okay,
incomplete
thank you.
question. Go for it.
Okay, so the point of what I'm saying and just answering your question is certain women aren't necessarily ready for anybody's coaching because just like you said, they look for empowerment. I ain't empowering nobody unless they're going in the right direction. You empower a crazy person, they're going to do more crazy shit, right? But you empower somebody that they got their mind together, now they're going in the right direction. So the thing about it is, any person that empowers just women is a panderer because a huge amount of women, and just like men, because we talked about last week, a lot of these men are screwed up too. You can't empower dysfunctional groups of people, and I'm not saying women I'm just saying the dysfunctional men and the dysfunctional women, and just have them being empowered in their dysfunction. You first have to remove the dysfunction, and then you steer them in the right direction. So I don't believe in empowering. I believe in support and challenge. So I challenge a woman's thought processes to their ideologies that their moms taught them. So if until you get out of that ideology from what your mom taught you, what these other women don't taught you, I can't do nothing with you. So I don't empower no damn woman, because that shit is pandering. Y'all need to sit your asses down somewhere and
What
find
do
a
you
husband.
do then?
Okay, hold on. I want to make sure
It's not
Nola
about
gets.
me,
Hold
Ali.
on. I want to make sure Nola gets a point out, a question, whatever it is that she wants to get out. Go ahead, Nola.
Go ahead, Nola.
No, I was just saying that it's okay. I am a business owner as well. I lead 2 teams of people. And the one thing that I know is you can empower a person out of a negative space, right? It doesn't have to be, I am empowering a psycho. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatrist. But the point that I'm making is, if I speak to my staff, I don't even, when I'm talking to them, I don't even use the word staff. I'm using the word staff here for clarity. But when I speak to my team, I never, ever use words to make them feel like, well, damn, am I this small? Am I not valuable in this space? And I mean, the conversation is not really about that. And I don't really want to prolong and make you a target of my opinion. But I just wanted to point that out, that we're talking about partners going through each other's phones, but the majority of the time you spoke about how women feel when they go through people's phones and what women do, and then it became really condescending really quickly. So I just wanted to point that out. But if that's how you do your business, then more power to you and more power to the women who receive something from it.
Awesome.
Okay. Who hasn't spoken on it? I kind of got thrown off a little bit. Go ahead, Ali. What are your thoughts about it? And then we go to Trev. I heard you, Trev. My apologies, sir.
I think that the group of couples were in premarital counseling, meaning they're looking to be married, either one or both. And if I'm in that type of setting and I get my partner's phone and they say go through it, and he starts to get antsy, we have a huge problem. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I might not go through it getting married, because you should be nipping all that in the bud, telling everybody that, hey, I'm about to get off the market before we even get to the counselor, because we're getting ready to, actually say I do. Usually ministers don't take non-serious couples. So no, I'm not doing that. So I agree with the panel. I need to have your passcode, or I need to be able to touch your phone, but I'm not going through it, because I'm very secure in the woman that I am and what I bring to the table, the essence and the life that I curate for you as a man and what we do together. But if I ever get an inkling, you really don't want to open that beast, because, you're going to have me out here in these streets. So that's my opinion.
Are you saying you're going to cheat back to get even with him?
No. I wouldn't cheat. I'm going to let you know.
Oh, really?
No. Like, hey, since, I'm a transparent person, I don't believe in living in a lie, because if I got to lie to you, I'm lying to myself. I got to sit at night and curate all these lies so I can keep you believing in this lie that I'm portraying. So no, if you want an open relationship, you need to tell me, because I can play that game. Two can play that game too. But a lot of times that's not the case. Like, guys, since Mr. Lego want to blame women all the time, let's blame guys. Guys will hide it, that they cheating or they talking to a girl at work, going to lunch with her or whatever, and not telling that girl at home. So I don't think we would do stuff like that. I don't think the majority of women be, cheating. I think if we want to settle down with a man, we're opening up our wound, our body, our homes, our hearts to you. What we don't have room for multiple men.
You do know the data disagrees with you, right?
Let me know the data.
about roughly 26% of men admitted to cheating and about 24% of women admitted to cheating. Most people in general do not cheat. However, women cheat nearly as much as men. That's simply not true.
But men still cheated more. You said 26, 24.
But that's not a huge difference.
One percentage
Still
point.
more. It's
That's,
still
but that's
more.
not. But that's not.
It's still more. You're trying
But
to
why
make
do
To be right is disgusting. The
No,
need
one
to
at a
be
time.
right.
It's
One
still
at a
more.
time.
He wanted to be
One at a
right.
time.
The fact that he looked up to
You said
Wait,
that women don't cheat.
Hold up. Let me
And
just
then you
say
said
this.
men do, and then I just showed you that women do cheat nearly as much as men do.
What,
One
show
or
me
two
the
percentage
Put it in
points.
the chat. Show me this because y'all don't believe anything you say.
Okay, but if it's true, then what though,
don't.
Ali? If it's true, then what?
It still proves that men cheat more.
But
If
what?
men and women cheat the same, then what? What would your argument be then?
Then I would say they cheat the same because that would be factual. I don't live in a fairy tale land. I live in reality.
Well, the statistics say that we almost cheat equally. So what's the problem?
I don't believe him, but it's still more. That's what I'm like.
So you can pull up stats till you blue in the face. You can't pull up how often men and women cheat.
Oh, I will when I'm done with my statement. But you interjected like you had some facts.
But why do you do this thing where you say something in general for men and then say, well, I don't think women do that.
But if I say something in general about women, it's
hold on, Lego.
Yeah, let her have it. Go ahead.
Well, why do you all generalize women the same way y'all generalize women? The fact
are you
is,
asking me or are you asking me why do I generalize women?
You do it too.
What name something that I've generalized women that wasn't a general statement that didn't
really don't pay much attention
didn't back
to
up.
Things that you say because
how could you say I did something and you don't pay
was a
attention to what I
lot.
say? Like what? I would love an example.
I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, just say you don't have one.
I do. I'm sure I could recall.
It's okay to
Let's
just
go
admit
Google
I was
some stuff, Ali.
mistaken.